In the value-added skills format, this was the first class in the month of April, and technically speaking, this was the fifth class in value-added skill format. And today the topic was miracle of mind, and I was just explaining to the students how ideas can change lives and how they can speak about some ideas being on the stage. So after the initial talk in the session, you just have 60 minutes, and in the 60 minutes it has to be effectively utilized. I've been giving some statistics about how the ideas can be generated from the mind and how these people can feel proud about themselves by generating ideas which would be contributing in their future. And the idea was asking the people to come to the stage and speak about whatever idea that is generated into their mind at that point in time. Students, after finishing their classes in the whole day of college work hours, and ultimately one person came up. His name was Rohit, and Rohit was volunteering to speak on the idea, and he always does a good job in the value-added skill. So I was expecting more students to come. Yes, it's a truth that more students were willing to come, but they were hesitant. So I had to show this light to them about automatic success mechanism and automatic failure mechanism. So I was telling them that if they have the critic within, they will always be landing up in automatic failure mechanism, and that's why they are not able to come to the stage. And then I pulled up this concept called as the theater in mind, that is the mental movies concept, where the students were encouraged to see the visual of coming to the stage and standing in front of the people and speaking. And I was telling them the synthetic experience and realistic experience are very much connected to each other. The more powerful your synthetic experience is, the more powerful the real experience is going to be. What you imagine in your mind will certainly happen. So before you come to the stage, you need to imagine in your mind how much effectively you have to stand on the stage and look into all the people who are present into the hall. So this kind of tutorial was given to the students, and it was a sort of motivation given to the students as well. So following this concept explanation, I was also asking the students to run a very, very short mind exercise. That is, I asked them to close their eyes, and I asked them to visualize standing on the stage and speaking in front of 40-45 people. So I did not compel anybody, and I had given the disclaimer that I'm not going to compel anybody. And I also even denoted that they wanted to imagine the cemented stage, the dais, and vividly imagining will make the difference. So after the exercise, I asked them to open their eyes, and what happened was slowly I started asking the question, how many people are willing to come to the stage? After this mind exercise, gradually people started volunteering, and one by one they stood up. Right. So this was the magic of that exercise, and I had been telling them they need to do this exercise every single time whenever our class is going to happen. In all the training sessions, before they want to come to the stage, it has been instructed in this entire training format that they will have to do this exercise for about 2 to 3 minutes, and then they can take their courage to come to the stage. So that was the concept here, which was taught. It was very effective, and it was well received by the students. So synthetic experience and realistic experience was the main concept that was taught here. Whatever that is visualized synthetically in the mind will happen in the reality. That was the instruction, and I truly hope in the forthcoming training sessions the students will take this message very seriously, and they'll try to give their best. So that's it. The class ended with a good note of many students wanting to attend the weekend class, which is going to happen the next day. Many students volunteered to attend the Saturday's class, and then we said our byes to each other, and we finished the training session. Thanks for watching. Expect great things and live strong.